Salut, c'est Géraldine, bienvenue sur Comme une Française TV, Sound French even to the French. Languages don't always transfer neatly into each other. That's where translations become more than looking for the right word in Google Translate. You have to quickly explain the concepts behind a word, and it gives you a glimpse into a new way of seeing the world. For instance, the Inuit word Iktsuarpok means to keep looking outside with anticipation for a guest that hasn't arrived yet, and it's beautiful. But what French words are missing in the English language? Let's dive in. Apprivoiser. Apprivoiser is a verb and its meaning is close to dompter, dompter, to tame. It's usually meant for animals. It means to turn into a pet and in a way into a friend. For example, un renard apprivoisé is a pet fox or a tame fox. The word doesn't carry undertones of violence or cages or whip, but rather treats, mutual respect, and slow befriending. You went beyond its natural fear, you showed the animal you weren't a danger, and you made a new furry friend. That's what the fox wants in the story Le Petit Prince, Le Petit Prince. In this book, the fox has a beautiful and poetic speech. He speaks of apprivoiser as a way to build relationships and connection that make people special for you. It takes time, and it's the time you took that makes a relationship meaningful. The parallel with friendship is obvious, and the word is sometimes used this way. Apprivoiser quelqu'un is taking the time to get closer, to go past the initial reluctance and to see beyond the walls and fear we put between us and the rest of the world, to tame and befriend. Le dépaysement is the feeling you have when you're seeing things that don't belong to your daily routine. It means feeling far from home in a good way. It's a breath of fresh air from the usual landscapes and culture of your life. It's what you're looking for when you're traveling abroad. Le dépaysement is the flip side of le mal du pays. Le mal du pays, feeling homesick. For example, ce Parisien traverse parfois le périphérique pour le dépaysement. Ce Parisien traverse parfois le périphérique pour le dépaysement. This Parisian sometimes goes outside the city border for the change of scenery. Le ras-le-bol is our national hobby. It means literally, the bowl is so full you need only one more drop of water for it to spill. It's the feeling of being fed up with something. The vexations have accumulated, now you're just angry and you want it to stop right now. You will find it in newspapers, headlines about strikes or expressions of anger for a social category. For example, le ras-le-bol des infirmiers devant leurs conditions de travail. Le ras-le-bol des infirmiers devant leurs conditions de travail. The nurses are fed up with their working conditions, and they're right. It's used in day-to-day life as well. For example, j'en ai ras-le-bol, I'm fed up with all this. Colloquially, we sometimes use j'en ai ras la casquette, the cap is full. Or less elegant but more common, j'en ai ras le cul. Raler is how we orally express le ras-le-bol. It's angrier than simply se plaindre to complain. Raler can be caused by anything that goes against the perfection of your plans. And ideally, you're not really suggesting any way of making things better. It's very, very common. I think it's because it allows you to feel a bit superior or smarter with your incredible ability of seeing things to complain about. For example, c'est bien ton concert, mais il fait froid, la bière est un peu chère et on est loin de la scène là. C'est bien ton concert, mais il fait froid, la bière est un peu chère et on est loin de la scène là. Oh, arrête de râler. I like your show, but I'm feeling cold, the beer is not cheap and we're a bit far from the stage. Oh, stop complaining. Someone who does it is often un râleur. For example, Robert est un râleur, il n'est jamais content. Robert est un râleur, il n'est jamais content. Robert complains a lot, he's never satisfied. And it sounds like something French people often say when they're complaining, a strange sound like oh la la, like that. Les retrouvailles, a plural and feminine noun, is the event of two or several people meeting up again after a long time. It comes from se retrouver, to meet again. For example, Julie, je suis si contente de te retrouver après si longtemps. Julie, je suis si contente de te retrouver après si longtemps. Julie, I'm so happy to see you again after so long. Les retrouvailles are a very good cause for a celebration, so it's often used for a toast. For example, à nos retrouvailles, santé. To our meeting up again, cheers. Tartiner is a verb that means to spread something like butter on something else. For example, je tartine mon pain avec du beurre de cacahuète. Je tartine mon pain avec du beurre de cacahuète. I'm spreading peanut butter on my bread. It comes from une tartine, which is what you have in the end, a toast with something spread on it, often for breakfast. Une tartine de confiture is a toast with jelly spread on it, and it's delicious. It can be on a piece of bread or on une biscotte as well. Une biscotte. It's kind of a bread or a biscuit made just for this. Chanter en yaourt means literally to sing in yogurt, and it's an art form in French. It's a kind of performance. You don't really know the lyrics of the song, but you don't let that small fact stand in the way of you singing it with all your heart anyway. Most often it's a foreign song with lyrics you've misheard. You kind of remember the vowels and the melody, but your consonants get all bunched up together, formless like yogurt. If you want to know what this is, I highly recommend PV Nova's episode on this topic. Chanter en yaourt is very, very funny. Et toi, did you know any of these words before? Which word in your own language don't have neat translations into English or French? Which words should your own language adopt? Tell me in the comment section, I want to hear from you. If you're on YouTube, you will find a link below this video to the blog commeunefrancaise.com. On the site, I read all the comments and answer all your questions as well. Did you like this video? Do you want more? Let me share exclusive private offers and my 10 favorite Comme une Française TV handpicked episodes with you by email. It's super easy to join. Leave me your first name and your email and I will get back to you straight away. Subscribe now to get my best content straight to your inbox, the fantastic stuff that's not even on YouTube. And the best thing is, it's all free. Merci for watching Comme une Française TV. Sound French even to the French. Allez, salut!